Hello everyone, welcome on in and happy Thursday. I hope everyone has had a great day today. I spent a lot of my day outside in the sun. I know, you can't really tell, because pale. And this camera has decided I'm now pink. We're just gonna roll with that. But today we are back with some more 8 coins for the Ferryman, our 75th episode of it, in fact. And there was something I was going to do. I was going to turn that noise down because it's loud. But yes, we are here again, and we are still for a few more days raising money for the Trevor project. As you can see, we reached the fundraising goal, but that doesn't mean you can't be a part of it. We still have the raffle that was going to happen next week. Each $5 donated to the Tiltify campaign will give you a ticket in the raffle with a lot of really interesting prizes donated by some really cool people. We also unlocked the last secret project, which out of 5, which will be happening over the next year. The 5th project is me running Vecna Eve of Ruin to start next year. So look forward to that one. I'm also almost done writing the script for the first video, so we shall see how that goes. Now I just have to get footage for it. Fun!
Yay.
But curb your enthusiasm. Yay.
Yay.
But that's neither here nor there. Today we are here to possibly kick some Leonine butt down some stairs. We shall see. On that note, let's go around the table, introduce our players, and get this show on the road. Start with Vits.
Hello, I am Vitskugga, and I'm playing Artemis Braveheart, the human Drake Warden Ranger without a Drake, but with a lion instead.
Lillith.
Hi, I'm Lillith, or Lillith, and I'm playing Cyrodilia Wordwin, the Tiefling Bard, and the Queen of the Party.
Yay! Unfortunately, Ash has to do actually important thing in the real world. So we're gonna hop on over to our poor druid. Jason.
Hello, I am Jaswin. I'm playing Lillith, the big hair druid.
And Psycole.
Hi, I'm Simon of Psycole, and I am playing Yanis Papadopoulos, the incredibly intelligent rogue warlock.
Did I spell that name wrong? Might have. If I did, I did. If not, Jason streams, check him out.
You did it correctly, I think.
It might be Twitch doing Twitch things.
It's an underscore there, I think, as well.
Oh, that might be it. Let's try that again. Nope, channel not found. Anywho.
Twitch doing Twitch things.
Yeah. His username isn't right there. You can just click on that. Maybe it shows up on the right channel. And hi, I'm Ardana, or Joe, or you there, since Lillith is here. I'm the GM and channel runner around these parts, and I forgot to do the whole spiel that I normally do at the beginning. The music you're listening to right now is by Adrian von Ziegler. You can find out more about him if you type out exclamation mark music 2 in the chat. Music and sound effects during the game will be by Sirenscape. The overlay starting to the screen and the map were made by me. In Incarnate, the chest weasel was created by Pointy Hat. You can find him over on the YouTube. We also have a YouTube channel where you can find our previous episodes of various different campaigns. For example, Rails of Morning and the Lord of the Rings short adventure thing. The last episode of which will be on Saturday. So we do have one of those. We also, if you want to come and just hang out and chat with us, we have a Discord. And
Sorry, Joe, I can't do my job. My internet sucks.
I don't know, it's fine. Makes me actually have to remember my own commands.
Yay.
And last but not least, if you want to see what you can do to help or hinder the party, type in !perks in the chat. Now, since it's been a while, anyone want to give us a recap of what happened last time?
Last time, I think we solved a murder. That's all I can remember. Last time we solved a murder.
You're not wrong.
We successfully captured the individual that may or may not that has been at least accused. I think Neri was transporting him back to the ship as a turtle, or tortoise, or one of the two. Lizzie successfully imprisoned him for us, and I honestly can't remember what else we did. That's literally all I can remember. Yeah, Neri got nibbled. I think we kind of came back in, and did Siri chat with her dad, or was that the session before?
What? Yeah, she had a quick chat with her dad solving the murder.
Mm-hmm.
But the mousy.
Oh yeah.
Can I call him mousy?
Jason is very kindly providing prompts in chat. We successfully Siri successfully interrogated the guy that was did the murder, and found out that he was working for someone from Siri's past. I think we all ended up sleeping up on deck at some point, and then in the morning we saw this dude, Siri's bad guy, whose name has escaped me. I'm sorry, I really should have written some of this stuff down.
Oh, so.
Dennis doesn't take notes.
Social, yes.
Yes. I think we had a brief conversation with him outside, which included Siri as he was coming up, which Siri asked Yanis to hide, and then stabbing him in the back later on. There was a brief conversation that ensued, and we are basically kind of escorting him into the temple to see Siri. I think Leo and Neri went in first, and Artemis and Yanis is kind of trailing behind, but Yanis is invisible at this moment in time.
Something like that.
Yeah, close enough. Yes, Neri's a monk now. Yes, you managed to resurrect the guy who was murdered, who was like, where the fuck am I? What's happening, and why am I suddenly a thief? A satyr? I was human, like a day ago.
Right, I forgot that bit. The important part.
Yes,
so whilst we were doing that, did we not also get a image of Victor on the punt in the sticks?
No.
He was mentioned.
He was mentioned.
Okay.
I don't remember.
No.
Yes.
I think the guy who died mentioned Victor.
Mm-hmm.
That he saw this dude instead of haters or something.
Yeah. All right. It was close enough. You can have a point of inspiration. If you already have it, you can bounce it to someone else.
Oh no, Yanis needs it. He's been given a quest.
And where is my intro? There's my intro. If we are all as comfortable as we are going to get under the circumstances, let's get started. Gonna pause that one. Gonna swap over that one. Why are you being quiet now, Sirenscape? It's almost like when I pause VLC, Sirenscape goes like, oh, we're pausing all sounds? No, I'm trying to transition over here to sounds. All right. There you are. A soft rain mixes with a thick ash cloud covering the monastery. Heavy bronze clinks and soft leather whispers as the tall Leonin wanders up the stairs. Ciri, catch a brief glint of something big and furry and dressed in very, very familiar clothing. You can hear your heart beating in your ears as dread seems to creep up your spine. You can feel Leo near you, see him out of the corner of your eye, but time seems to be standing still for a fraction of a moment. Sulfur-scented air swirls around you, and you can feel the heat from the lava flow behind you build in your chest. Perforos's blessing is strong on this hallowed ground, and your power has grown significantly over the past months. Stossel is waiting just across the courtyard.
She will just take a deep breath. And she will take out her loot, I believe, and just, since she took her hood up,
Mm-hmm.
she will kind of sneak around the corner here before he sees her, and just casually playing the lute very softly. Kind of like like luring him in.
All right. You, for a brief moment, catch a glimpse of some movement from the staircase, but you're not entirely sure what exactly is happening. And as you duck behind the wall, you lose sight completely of the stairs. The rest of you, however, I just realized something. Nope, you should have control. You see this weird grayish green blue start forming in the doorway right in front of Stossel's face. Yanis, the two bodyguards, Seven Nations Army on the loot, yes. Yanis, you are very close to the bodyguards, to the person you now believe to be Stossel, or whatever Sirius told you their name is. You were basically given directive. If it's a large Leonin, do stab. And you can see brief flickers through whatever air is happening at the doorway. Brief moments of something moving and then a grayish landscape. Sorry, I just got distracted by my cat. A grayish landscape, and then most of the doorway is suddenly blocked by a large person, still smaller than Stossel though, but large enough to cover the landscape behind it. And Victor, who do we see?
Yes.
What do you do?
So suddenly there is green gloves shooting out at the face of Stossel, as this red-skinned tiefling with black horns and blonde hair tied behind his head, and a dark green silk robe closed with a green sash around his waist, and glowing yellow eyes pops out.
Nice. Let me.
Should I roll attack or anything like that?
Roll an attack and then we roll initiative. You do have a surprise round. Because who the fuck expects a portal to form in their face?
Do I get advantage or?
No, you get a free attack.
Okay.
Before he has time to react.
That's to you apparently. So I made it public now, but 25.
Yeah, that is.
So that is 21 points of damage. And I want him to make a strength saving throw.
Yep. Oh, 2 seconds, because apparently it's just decided to not be... I tried doing the reduce damage thing on it, and it was like, I don't understand what you're trying to accomplish. There we go. Strength save?
Yep.
No. That's a 6.
Okay, so he is pushed. Where does it say? Here. He's pushed 15 feet.
Alright. Giannis, you see this Leonin get shoved and then start tumbling down the stairs.
And that is this. I think we have unfinished business.
Indeed. He doesn't really have the time to respond as he's tumbling down.
Is he coming all the way down? As in, like, Giannis needs to dive out of the way to make sure he doesn't get a Leonin on top of him.
It depends on how close behind you were.
Well, he was far enough back that any movement he would have, any sound he would have made would have been possible to write off. So probably like 20 or 30 foot behind, just so that he can kind of stay close. And he was kind of waiting for Ciri's.
Yeah. No,
dodge,
then you don't have the dodge. He's gonna land about 5 feet away from you.
Excellent. When he lands in front of me, I would like to stab him with a dagger, please.
Sure, roll an attack. He is now. Does it say it knocks him prone? Victor.
No, but he's pushed 15 feet outwards, and
Yeah,
Steps
he's
would
gonna
go.
go clank down the stairs. I'm going to say that yes, he's gonna be prone because he just fell down the stairs.
Okay.
So you do have advantage.
I also have advantage because I'm invisible as well.
Yes.
So, and then I'll roll a normal one to see whether or not I can actually hit the damper guy. There's a 13 hit.
And unfortunately not. The way he has tumbled down the stairs, he comes to a stop. You go to stab and you get caught in the cloak he was wearing. You feel it scrape against like something that feels like thick leather armor.
Mhm.
And you guess it's some kind of like well-made armor underneath.
Okay, cool.
could I throw the sandals to Neri?
Where would Neri be on? I don't think Neri is nearby at the... No, Neri's not nearby. He's too far away right now.
Okay.
You could try on your turn.
Slow ass Leonard. That fucking get his way up those fucking stairs. Jesus Christ, it took us a while.
Yes. No,
Do
on
I
your...
even recognise who the fudge this green tiefling is?
Give me a quick perception check. The DC is not very high. I just want to see if you nat one it.
I kind of hope I do.
Don't you dare forget about me.
It looks
Well,
very...
accidentally. Yeah, okay, if I did.
Yep. It looks very familiar. It's basically the same outline, and while the clothes don't really match anymore, and the visage is a little bit more, how to put this, Nyx-ish. It kind of looks like Victor.
Okay, where's the initiative order? Who's next?
Well, that's what I'm going to ask you all to roll.
Welcome
I
back.
mean... What did I do now? Did I accidentally remove her for myself?
I don't see the turn order.
Yep, hold on. Turn order. All right, let's see. We have... That's not 20. Giannis is also pretty damn high up. Victor needs to roll one. No, it's there. And I need to add... Hold on, who am I missing? Descending turn order. We have... Nope. Okay. Perfect. Well, right now I can't see Artemis's character sheet. That's fun.
Yeah, she's right from. Might as well. Did you accidentally delete her?
I did not.
I can see it. No, I can't see it on the list though. But I have
So
it open.
Let's just. Can you click on her token?
Nope, can't click on the token. Nope.
okay, Roll20 has decided that apparently we're not having Artemis in the thing anymore. That's interesting.
And now I don't have access to her sheet anymore. I
It's
can
like-
control her token now. But the sheet now disappeared instead.
Okay. I'm gonna try something. Roll20, can you just, do the thing where you work? Because you work so brilliantly when you work. Because I tried to roll initiative for Orion, and it was like, nope, you're gonna lose access to both of them.
Are you in GM mode?
I am. Which is exceptionally strange. There we go, you piece of shit. Okay, Artemis was in the initiative order. Let's roll that again. All right. Popping that one out. And then we're gonna roll for Orion. Also pretty damn high. What was her before? 10.2. Let's see.
Well, that was Victor's. So.
Okay, fair enough. What was yours then? 24.2. And then we're gonna have my fun guys. Woo! Open character. Come on, you fun little person, you. Initiative. Ooh, hello.
Hello.
That's pretty damn good. And we're gonna have bodyguard. That. Hello. Roll20. Thank you. That bodyguard. And that bodyguard. All right. Surprise round over. Social still prone on the ground. Artemis. Let me grab the character sheet. There we go. Because if people haven't noticed, Artemis is now an NPC under my control.
Dun, dun, dun.
I know. She has a movement of 35. We're gonna go here. And you have multi-attack because ranger. She's gonna... Because he's prone, that's disadvantage. We're gonna fire on this guy. This is why I should have made a character sheet for her. Hunter's mark first. If you have it.
Yep, should have it.
Cool. 3. We're gonna Hunter's mark that guy. I'm gonna shoot him twice. 15 and 11. As she is trying to shoot him, you see the bodyguard spin around and then just dodge out of the way. The arrows clatter onto the steps at his feet. And we're gonna... No, he's not gonna move yet. So Orion... Or does he follow Artemis immediately after? I don't remember, actually.
I think he has his own initiative.
The 20.
No, shared initiative. That was on me. So he is going to... How far can you fly, Orion? Sorry, everyone. I'm not used to playing this character. You have a... Doesn't say. There it is, 40 feet. Orion is going to fly here. And going to bite at Stossel with advantage because prone. Ooh, that's gonna hit, yes.
Nice.
Now, do you have anything? It's gonna chomp down on Stossel and deal 9 total damage. Alright. Neri, you're up. And then it's Stossel and then Yanis.
Yeah, he's just kind of looking in that direction with a gaping look on his face of confusion.
Alright.
It's like, that thunder stealing bitch. Looks towards, so he's just kind of playing against the wall. And then he looks straight back towards Victor with like a death glare. And he's gonna... I'm not gonna do anything this round. I'm gonna run here and waste my action talking.
Alright.
So kind of like having by the scruff of his rubs. I'm like, what the fuck do you think you're doing?
What do you mean?
You're ruining Ciri's fucking revenge plan. She's about to jump this guy.
I didn't know you had a revenge plan.
Well, maybe next time, don't just fall in from fucking nowhere, you tweedledum twat. He slapped him. Non-lethal.
What? Okay. Gee, a moment here.
And then he,
You can have a point of inspiration for that insult.
I already have an inspiration.
About
Ciri can have
it,
it.
so.
Gimme,
There
gimme,
we go.
gimme, gimme, gimme.
Yeah, Ciri can have it.
Uh,
And then
it's
he
beautiful.
looks towards like this direction.
Mm-hmm.
It's like what comes next is on your own head, and he's gonna run out of range of a potential fireball.
Yes. Yes. Beautiful. All right. Amazing. Yes, I love it. Okay. Stossel's turn, then it's Yanis. What should we do? Actually, first of all, Stossel is gonna get up, use half his movement to get up on his feet, brush himself off. You see a bit of the ashen, like sticky ash rain clinging to his mane, and as he turns around to look between all of you, Yanis, you see a eye patch covering one eye, scarred, like thin scars, almost entirely across his face. And then a thick one where like a lot of the mane has not come back yet. It's like a thick scar, like as if someone tried to slit his throat but failed. And he looks at you, Yanis, and I am...
So he can't see me.
Oh, you're still
And-
invisible?
I'm still invisible because I've got the cloak up, and the Fennex
Yeah.
thing means that he can't detect me even if I miss on my attacks.
Ah, that's cool. Yeah, he's trying to look around to see where that first attack came from. He sees Artemis, and he sees the lion. It's like, none of these has a dagger. And then he looks up straight at Victor and just, you,
So,
I
boss,
do know. Seems you grew up a little.
Yeah, I never really gave you my resignation note.
You did not, no.
Thought I'd go out with a bang.
That you did. This is me moving the character sheet back over here so I can actually read what I wrote. All right. So we are going to do a little bit of a fun thing where it's gonna look up at you, Victor, for a moment, and I'm gonna check. You can move a lot, and yeah, he's going to walk. Where did your thing go? There it is. He's gonna walk straight up at you, Victor, and on the way, from under the cloak, he seems to pull, just almost like out of thin air, the scimitar that curves slightly, and the ashen rain that falls seems to hit it, and then clink off and hit the ground. And as he comes closer, the air around you grows extremely cold. He's gonna try to hit you 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. In quick succession.
The first 2 hit.
All right. First one is 9 slashing and 4 cold damage. The second one is 11 slashing and 2 cold damage.
13 plus 13, so 26. Alright.
And then he seems to like hold the blade up in front of him, almost forming a shield. Let me check. There it is. And the air shimmers slightly in the cold. All right. And then he just looking down slightly. It's just an inch or two taller than Victor. And with a grin, just, hey, you can hold your own. Yanis.
Yanis is going to continue to follow the instruction that Siri asked him to do. And he's going
All right.
to creep up as best he can to stand behind Stozel. And
Okay.
then he's going to attempt to stab him again
All right.
with the dagger.
Okay.
There's a 17 hit.
You swing the dagger, and it seems to grasp the cloak again, and then you feel it clink, as if a magical barrier is covering Stozel.
This time, Yanis swears. Bastard!
And he looks over his shoulder, still not seeing anything because you're still bloody invisible.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Okay. Then I'm going to bonus action disengage.
All right.
And I'm going to kind of float my way back down to here.
All right. This gladiator, this bodyguard is going to... Can he actually move through that space and get up here? Yes, he can. All right. Can just about make it here. Going to bring out a spear and shield from under his cloak and give Neri a quick glance and then look over to the mostly empty space. See, spotting Leo, but not spotting Siri yet, because the angle is wrong. He's going to try and stab Victor twice. 26 and 14.
Yep, the first one hit.
For 10 piercing damage.
Alright.
As he swirls the spear and just lunges it forward towards you. You do not have any bonus action, so Leo.
Sweetie, you're not going to be happy about this. Some random green twat showed up and he's stealing your thunder.
Yes, because Leo would definitely curse.
Hi. Some random green tieflings come up and he's stealing your thunder and strangely looks familiar from behind. I don't know what that says about me.
Yes, Ash, what does that say about Leo?
Is he in the group chat? He is.
He is in the stream chat.
Can't laugh. My nose. Oh. Oh, yeah.
All right. Not sure if
Yeah.
Leo...
Look at us, yes.
His passive is not good enough to see you. If you want to attack the bodyguard currently stabbing Victor, you would have a pretty good shot, and you will have a quarter cover from where you're
He's just
currently
waiting
standing.
for Suri to reply.
Siri?
I missed that. He cut out for me.
Oh, he's like some random tieflings popped out of nowhere and is kind of attacking Stolsol.
And did Siri hear everything because she lost sight of Stosel?
What's your passive perception?
Passive perception is 16.
You heard something. You hear a voice that's kind of familiar. But it's a little bit hard to hear. I mean, 70 feet is not that far. So I'd say, yeah, you could have heard most of it.
Theo said he kind of looks familiar from behind, but just
Yeah.
not sure what that says about him.
And you can see Suri hitting the wall. As she was about to cast Gias when he entered the room.
Ah.
Oh, would it be inappropriate for me to carry you around the garden so you can get a good explosion or two over there? Or would
Do you want
rather
to
enter
carry
in your
me?
own- I can carry it.
And she will just get her hands up, princess style.
Nice.
Yeah, he's gonna just pick her up, princess style, or maybe even like put her so she's sitting on his shoulder, so it's just like
Yes. I
holding her
love
like
this
that.
idea.
And he just as smoothly as he can, he's gonna stroll around the corner with Suri on his
Okay. What's Leah's
shoulder.
strength?
He's a paladin. It should be pretty strong, right? 3 or 16. Oh, it's not that strong. I mean, 16 is strong.
16 strong. You do manage to get about 15 feet. Because you have a full grown-ass woman on your shoulders.
That's not the best place she's been.
But balancing a grown adult.
That's fair. So he's got there. He's moved a little bit, and he's going to dash because that's what his plan was anyway.
Okay.
So he dashes there.
Yes.
He puts her down gently, and then lifts up his shield, so it's kind of completely blocking her. He goes, "Madame."
Madame.
All right. Anything else you want to do? You still have a bonus action.
He will cast, if he can, he will cast the spell that puts a warding bond on Suri. I don't know if that's a...
I think warding bond is an action. Let me double check, because I don't remember.
Oh yeah, it's one action. I wasn't sure if the ring made it a bonus action or not, but that's fine. He's going to activate his something shield.
Ash, fix your shield.
So lava will start to flow down it, and he has immunity to fire.
Mm-hmm.
Cleansing. So I'm guessing he has immunity to all any ash or issues, and then he'll be prepping to get in the way of anyone who comes towards. So, and he kind of, he kind of looks at Siri and like, "I'm fireproof now," and he gives her a wink.
Not wrong.
You get a ham. You're fire resistant. Several people over there are, I think. Right.
At least one of your allies
The
is.
lion is, yeah, the leader is, the Atmos is. We got this one. We got I've forgotten his name already. Victor, that's the one. We got Victor.
All right.
And
All right.
who should be good at dex saving for us and can avoid all damage whatsoever. Actually.
Potentially. Siri, what would you like to do?
Does she see it's Victor right now?
The contours are pretty familiar. The outfit is not.
Hmm. Can I
Do-
make an
do I-
insight check to see if I can recognize him?
You can do a perception check if you want.
Do I notice Siri coming up this way?
You have your back to the whole thing. Unless your passive perception is...
It's 22, or is it 23?
Yeah, with a 23 roll,
22.
you recognize that that's Victor. A little bit more buff, a little bit new gear, but that looks like Victor.
That was Leah's. Oh, I don't know who the fuck that is. Blow up.
Oh, don't worry, darling. And she will point her finger straight at Victor.
All right. I'm guessing Giannis is getting what he wants. I mean,
Let's see.
Higher
yeah.
cast and everything. The 5th level fireball.
Advantage, I think.
Oh no!
Mhm.
Damn good thing is resistant to. Gladiator dude does a dex save. No. Centered on Victor, and it's a 30-foot thing, right? Or is it 20-foot?
20.
20-foot thing. Yeah, gets both of them in there.
Victor takes no damage because of evasion.
Line. That guy. That's not it. That
Either
guy
half damage
fails.
or no damage.
And
Half damage or no damage. Absolutely fine.
hello.
Yeah, and I take half damage on fire damage as well, so.
That one succeeds, and it's a 13 to him. That guy takes the full 27. Nope.
No, not 27. 34.
Oh, 34. My bad. So another 7. And another... I did 13 there. So 34, 17. Another -4 to that guy. Victor standing so close and, you know, being the epicenter of the blast, you see Stossel and the bodyguard next to you completely fail to try to getting out of the blast radius. But you look over to Stossel, and whatever the cold from the sword is doing, it seems to have reduced the fire damage. Much in the same way it does for you.
Ah. I see. Siri, I think you need to increase the firepower on that thing.
And Siri will just like drop from Leo's arm and stepping so Stossel can see her. Oh my. Aren't you on fire?
Always the jester, Ciridelia. I would very much like it if you came back home. I've missed you.
Oh,
You'll miss these fists.
I'm sorry, but I have not missed you.
You wound me. I guess I'm gonna have to change that.
Like you have wounded me and you can see her hair starting to flow.
Ah. I seen you picked up a trick or 20. That was a very impressive explosion.
Oh, just wait until you've seen what I can do.
I cannot wait. You still have a bonus action.
She will give good old Leo over here some bardic inspiration and just be like, would you be a dear and just knock him down the stairs or something?
Loots.
All right, Victor.
Do I notice any other than the ones we are seeing at the map? Or is
Mm,
it's just these three?
give me a quick perception check.
23?
As far as you can tell, it's only these three.
Alright, cool.
You can hear a little bit of shuffling, but you're not entirely sure where it's from, and it seems very far away.
In what direction?
Down the stairs.
Oh, okay. Probably the same invisible thing that is attacking Stossel from behind.
That's a good guess, but you're not entirely sure. Something came up, stabbed Sosul, and vanished. Again.
Yep. Siri, would you like me to deal with Stossel or would you have the honor?
I would very much like the pleasure of... And she just smiles very concerningly. I would very much like to deal with him myself.
Sure.
Sorry about the blast, by the way.
No harm.
Literally.
Yeah, literally. He's gonna he'll say, well, I guess Seer will take care of you now. Boom! In his face.
All right.
And he's gonna punch him. Once. 23.
Your fist goes towards his face and collide with what seems like a magical barrier.
Oh.
Do I know what it is? Is it like a spell or is it something else?
Give me a... The shit would that be? Give me a Arcana check.
Nope.
You have no idea. None whatsoever. You know that strike should have hit.
In that case, I say, it seems he has some kind of magical barrier or something, and he's just gonna back off just a little bit,
Well, there's a reason why no one has managed to kill him.
and then he's gonna punch this other guy.
All right.
For
Yep,
19.
19 does hit.
For 17 points of damage, 11 bludgeoning, and 6 force damage. Of which
Yep.
he heals 6 as well. And stunning strike.
All right. So that is a con save, if I'm not completely wrong.
Con save.
For 23. Natural 20 for 23.
How rude. Oh,
You see him go cross-eyed for a moment and shake his head and just... Good hit.
oh, there's more of that. Flurry of blows.
All right. That will hit.
22.
22 hits and 17 hits.
Nice.
Oof.
So that's 11 points of damage and 28 points of damage.
He looks at you and can't really seem to be able to focus, and then just coughs once, coughing up blood on your shoes.
So,
I hope you like that punch better. Yeah.
Good hit, good hit. Yes.
And that is my turn.
All right. This guy. How far can you get? You can get 30 feet. Can you get? You can get up there. He is going to run past towards Siri.
Opportunity attack.
Yes, you do. Get one. You swing towards him, and he seems to just glance over and sidestep. And your fist misses by an inch. And he is going to try to... First hit, he's going to use his shield to try to smack you in the face, Siri. For 16. Follow up. Huh?
That hits.
Alright. Following up with the spear attack for 24.
She will use her... Oh, fuck, where is it?
over that.
Cloak of Stars.
Okay.
That's an action.
It is action. Never mind. I thought it was a reaction.
Okay, on the shield bash, I need you to make me a strength save.
Strange. Loading.
Oh, I'm dumb.
14.
He runs towards you, swinging this shield, and as it collides with the front of your body, you lose your footing and are knocked prone. And then it follows up with a spear attack for another 8 piercing. First one is 8 bludgeoning, and then it's 8 piercing damage. And then he's going, because I just noticed he has 3 attacks. For 27. Because you're prone.
Hellish Rebuke, bitch.
Nice. Alright. Dex save.
How much damage is that?
I mean,
Jesus Christ.
22 on that dex save.
Yeah, that saves.
That's half damage, right?
Yep.
So 27, 13 still. And 17 piercing on the spear attack.
Okay, so all damage together is...
All damage together is 8, 16, 34.
34?
Yes.
Okay.
Which means that Leo takes 34 as well.
Yeah,
No, wait!
You never cast it.
Oh yeah, no, never mind. Yes. Yes, 34 damage.
Yes.
And then we are back with Artemis. Who's going to, how far? 35 feet. Can get her. That's a little close. We're gonna get her here. Now, would she try to hit Stossel, or would she go for the one that she's Hunter's marked? That's the question. Because she can't see up there. she's gonna shoot at Social. Because he's closest.
She does know where the other guy is with Hunter's Mark, so she...
True. Yeah, she's gonna run up, but she's gonna be standing right next to Stossel. I don't run with that rule. Just gonna put that out there. I could make Stossel use a reaction to push her bow away, but just like a thing, no. That goes for players as well. You do not have disadvantage on range attacks if you're standing right next to an enemy unless they use a reaction to push your bow or like try to unbalance you. Because I think that is a dumb rule. And it's my table, so you know. 20 does hit, 24 does hit. Do you have the thing pre-programmed with Hunter's Mark?
No, but I do have the reaction from Orion, which gives it fire damage extra. And then I have Hunter's Mark that you can just click on as well.
Okay, cool. So Hunter's Mark is 2 extra damage, 7 extra from Orion. Oof. Is that on one hit or is it all 3 damage types?
The fire damage is only
Straight command.
on the first attack, or whichever attack hits first.
Okay, yes. All right. So that is 9 damage, 20 damage plus 2, so 22. 22 total. And then Orion, can you fly? You have 40 feet flight. You're gonna go up here. Try to strike this guy. With a bite. Just about hits. For 10 damage. Then Neri, you're up.
So Neri's gonna come here. And he's gonna cast. How big of a circle are you? Why have you done that? Sorry. There we go. 10-foot radius there. I would like both of them to make me a Constitution saving throw.
All right.
Actually, just one of them. Yeah, just one of them. Just this one next to Siri.
All right, that's a 13.
That fails.
Nice.
So yeah, then he gets a little bit annoyed and he screams and he slams his trident into the ground.
Ooh.
He casts Wither and Bloom on this guy
Cool.
at 5th level.
Okay. Yeah,
That's not the damage. Why are you not damaging? Give me that damage.
So it's 2d6, 3, 4, 5d6 damage.
Okay.
Necrotic damage too.
Let's roll 5d6 then. $19 necrotic damage.
Oof!
And 3. And reroll 1 or multiple of her hit point dice to get her health back. So the roll. Yeah, so she can roll 5 hit points, 5 dice to regain her hit points back, and that will add my spell casting modifier to those hit points, to the dice, whatever dice she uses. That is 8 plus onto everything she rolls. Because that's my
Alright.
spell modifier, plus 8. No, that's my spell attack bonus. Spellcasting ability modifier is wisdom. Oh, okay. 4, she gets +4 to every roll. So, yeah, if you want to, you can roll 5.
5 hit dice plus 4.
And it'll be +4 to every. +4 health to everyone. Everyone of the hit dice.
5 what now? D4?
No,
Your hit dice, what's your hit? You know your hit dice?
Ah.
Your the ones you roll for health. So
Yeah.
if you can roll 5 of them. You don't have to, but you can.
I don't mind.
10, 9, 6, and 11. So
Alright.
that's 10 plus 19 plus 6, 25 plus 11, 31 hit points back.
And I'm back to full health.
Nice.
As you see all the moisture just drain from this guy and heal through his wounds.
That's nasty. Alright, I love it.
So he looks a little bit more withered now.
Yes.
Whilst Siri is blooming. That is his.
Alright.
Yeah. He's done.
Stossel is up, and then it's Yannis' turn. Stossel is gonna glance over to Artemis, look at Victor, and just... You've always been a thorn in my side. It's a good thing that you are kind of disposable. And I need you to make me a charisma saving throw.
Charisma saving.
Yes.
Oh, is he an evil bard?
Nope.
And he Stossel points at you, snaps his fingers, and Victor vanishes with a pop.
We banished you!
And Victor...
Bye!
You find yourself back again along the shores of a grey, silvery river. The air is damp and slightly dust-scented. And far off in the distance, you can see Athreos on the ferry moving along the
You
river.
can see what?
You can see Athreos standing on his ferry, vanishing on the horizon.
Cool.
And then
Yes, fucking left this place.
and Stossel is gonna look around, just have to do everything myself. Gonna move right over here and just... You don't want a job? Turns to Artemis, who just rolls her eyes. Yanis.
Okay. Yanis is going to run up to here. And he's going to abandon the plan to keep hitting the guy that things seems to be bouncing off of, and he's going to attempt to hit. Hold on, what he's going to do is he is going to. He's going to. Yeah, he's going to hex this guy.
All right.
Boom.
Nice. All right.
I mean, it's one necrotic damage if I hit him.
Okay.
Apologies, I was just pressing the button to clear the thingy. And then he's going to hit him with his short sword.
All right. That's gonna hit.
Nice. So apologies for the previous sneak. It said 16 sneak damage, 5 piercing, and 1 necrotic.
How do you want to do it?
He just kind of runs up, having casted Hex, which is a... let me double check. Somatic, has somatic opponent, verbal and somatic. So you just hear Yanis start screaming in Primordial to cast Hex.
All right.
As he gets up there, he kind of plunges the short sword into his back, and the guy just kind of melts over his sword.
All right. Yeah, that's kind of horrifying. But that
Victor
guy's...
was here. Yeah. Victor was here, he'd be having a fucking aneurysm. He'd be like, would be able to see.
Yes. That was 30 feet of movement, so he's done.
All right.
Bonus action hacks, yep.
Leo, then it's Siri.
Leo runs there. And I think even I have been swearing a lot. This is the first time he actually swears. But he goes, absolutely fucking not! And he shield bashes him like Captain America, just slashes straight into him.
All right. Yeah, that's gonna hit.
I need a strength save.
All right. Strength save from that guy. 16.
Oh, he just succeeds. But I guess he takes 13 bludgeoning and 15 fire damage.
He is not looking great, and he seems slightly unbalanced. I do believe he has one more attack.
Yeah. I don't know how his sword works, so I'm just gonna
Oh, he hasn't triggered it yet, so it's fine.
use it.
Unfortunately, the guy is reeling so much from that blow that he's managed to land himself just outside the range of the longsword as he's swaying. So in order to activate the sword, Leo has to do that whole intercept thing, his fighting style or something like that, and take the damage for someone else.
Okay.
But yes, 13 unfortunately does not hit.
He has. I'm guessing. Certain sections. We did cast a spell.
Huh?
What's his switch and bait thing with?
Switch and based is a reaction,
Okay.
if I remember right. Switch.
Yeah. I look at Siri.
Bait and switches.
Like, yeah, I look at Siri and be like, when Victor gets back, we should tell him we're married just to mess with him.
Siri's still on the ground, being like, yeah, sure, why not?
Oh my god, are you okay?
I'm fine, thanks to Neri.
Thank you, Gary.
All right.
And he'll, yeah. That's, you know what? He's gonna cast Spirit Shroud around himself
That's a bonus action?
because that, yes, because that means he does an extra 1d8 necrotic damage every attack, and anybody who comes near him, he can slow them by 10 feet.
Cool.
So he'll be able to slow Stoffel should he try to make his way around him. by 10
Nice.
feet. So, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what that looks like. He hasn't used it yet, but that's what he's going to do.
All right.
Roll the battlefield.
Siri.
I just read on Gia's and it was like, it takes fucking 1 minute to cast. That's kind of ambitious.
Mm-hmm.
DM,
Yes.
this doesn't have any metal on him.
I mean, he has a sword as far as you can tell. But he doesn't seem to be
Yes.
wearing metal.
God damn it, he has learned.
He does seem to just be wearing like regular clothes, which is, you know, very fine. Very fine. Well made regular clothes.
He cast it on his zipper.
So she will do a little, like, small dance with good old Leo.
Yeah.
We'll see if you find this funny. And she will cast Hideous Laughter on Stozel.
All right. That is a wisdom save, right?
Yes.
Sorry. You feel like you hear him start and then shake
Can
his head and glare.
Can I use my inspiration to make you get the 4?
Can sure. Well, not to get the 4, but I'll reroll.
I mean, you have hero points.
You have hero points.
Which I don't think we ever use.
No. You can, if you burn a hero point, I'll let you change the result. I think you've had that hero point for the past 20 sessions. Just putting that out there. No, did we lose? Did we lose Lillith?
Lily?
Oh, no, we might have lost Lillith. Our internet cut out.
No.
That sucks, because if he fails that, it's gonna change so many things. Okay, use a hero point and change the result. So we're gonna remove the hero point. And remove that. Yes. Swap. And Stossel is going to fall prone. And I'm gonna double check something real quick, but I do think wait, I don't have to look it up. It's on there. Become incapacitated. Victor, you have barely time to register the area you're in, as then you reappear in the space you are at. And you see one guy dead next to you. One guy dying next to Leo, and Stossel on his back on the ground laughing his head off. You were gone.
Look around.
You were gone for maybe 3 seconds.
Questions, and little answers. What?
Crimson!
Let me take care of this one for you. And he's gonna punch this guy. 18.
18 does just hit.
For 22 points of damage.
How do you want to do it?
I kind of walk up to him and just point on the shoulder. Hey, hey. And then punch him in the face, breaking his neck.
Turns around and just falls down on the ground. With the horrific snapping sound. No, the camera's got all fucked up. Oh.
Oh no.
And she's back! Woohoo!
My camera's fine.
I swear to God.
Well, Stossel is laughing his head off on the ground.
Yay!
Victor's gonna walk over to Stossel now, since he's on the ground laughing.
Alright.
I kind of look at you. Should I punch him?
You can just see her enjoying Stosa laughing his head off, and she's like, "Let me enjoy this."
All right. And yep, he's not gonna do anything. He's gonna. No, he can't hold a second attack, so he's just gonna stand there at the moment.
All right, that guy is also dead. Artemis looks from Siri to Victor to Stossel to Victor to Siri. Are we? Who are you?
Victor, nice to meet you.
Artemis. That's Orion. Are we doing anything about this?
Siri says wait, so we wait.
All right. Artemis is gonna draw weapon and ready an attack for when Siri says go.
Yay.
Neri.
Well, yeah, one sec. I'm frantically Googling stuff.
What you looking for?
Okay, Neri moves here.
All right.
Thanks, Siri. And he kind of just spins his trident, slams it into the ground, and around Siri, Leah, and Neri, a 15-foot cube appears as I use the Waves Cube of Force ability. And now nothing long-living can come towards us within 15 feet.
All right. Cube.
So he just slams it into the ground, and it's less of a. It's like a big pink coral cube just appears around them, but it's see-through.
Nice.
And yeah, nothing living can pass through that. So we are pretty much in term of vulnerability for now.
All right. Stossel is going to make another wisdom save. No, that's a 6. He is still laughing his head off. Yanis.
Can I disarm him? Seems like he's laughing his head off.
Give me a dex check. Because he's kind of flailing all over the place. Technically, let me actually double check something. Because I do believe incapacitated means never mind, yeah. Dex check.
Ah! 23.
Yes, you can. It's a little bit of a chore because he's flailing all over the place, rolling around laughing, but you do manage to grab the scimitar he's been wielding. And
Excellent.
the moment you touch it, your hand goes numb with cold.
Excellent. Janice is invisible. Everyone just sees the scimitar suddenly start floating in the air slightly and then disappear. And then you hear just Yanis start going, "Oh shit, that's cold." And he moves away a little bit, and then he will remove the hood just purely because
All right.
he wants to make sure that it's visible.
All right. Leo, then it's Siri.
All right. What are we doing? And he just looks at Siri.
I'll make sure of thinking of something. I have something in mind.
You want to whisper it in my ear really slow like, or?
Mm-hmm.
And she will just look at Leo. And
Raises his
like-
eyebrows.
And she will just scratch him up under the shin and be like, "Oh yes. By the way, Victor, I ended up marrying Leo while you were gone."
I can't believe you were gone all those years. Literally like 5 years. He gets deception advantage, right? He doesn't, but we all do.
I have the boon on Victor.
You know, but yeah, he still has advantage.
I mean, if you want to use your turn to try to deceive Victor, go for it.
I mean, he's not doing anything else.
I mean, fair.
He's waiting for his. Yeah. This guy doesn't seem much of a threat. Oh, never mind. Yeah, try and insight that. Yeah, he keeps giggling. Oh,
You know I've been keeping my eye on you, right?
oh, you pervert! He can't covers up.
Not,
Sorry.
not like that. He just rolls his eyes. But even if you did, why should I care?
Attaboy.
So, are we doing anything?
Is it Siri's turn?
Yes, it says that because Leah
yes.
has spent his turn trying to lie and failing miserably.
Yes, it's Siri's turn.
And she will start casting Geas on Stossel.
All right. Just as a warning,
Mm-hmm.
if Stossel breaks out of hideous laughter,
Mm-hmm.
he is going. The fight continues, so you have until that happens.
Mm.
It happens straight away because it's a concentration, isn't it? Both of them.
Geas is not concentration.
It is to cast them, right? You start casting a spell it.
Let me check.
It's not concentration. Oh, if it's not concentration, then I suppose not that.
Gas
I
is
don't know.
nasty because it does not require concentration.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, but it takes a while to cast it.
It takes a while to cast it.
To cast in a way, but I don't know.
If you want to cast it, I'm gonna say make me a concentration check to remain concentration on hideous laughter.
Concentration check, Constitution? Question
Yes,
mark?
it's a Constitution save.
It's loading.
You need to beat. Geas is a 5th level spell, right? So 15.
I just rolled a 15.
I didn't even see it. I was thinking, you just like you
No, it's just
barely, yeah, you barely manage to keep concentration on hideous laughter while casting Geas. It's going to be a hairline difference because you did cast hideous laughter the turn before Geas. So, unless anyone want to do anything to Stossel while this is happening, I'm gonna have you cast another con save to see if you can cast Geas faster than hideous laughter. But Stossel is going to have a wisdom save at the end of each of his turns. Yes?
Well, I was going to say, can Yanis start trying to tie him up whilst he's still laughing?
Absolutely.
He comes after. Yanis comes after him in the turn order, so I assume he has to do the wisdom save first.
Yeah, he does the wisdom save first.
It's Neri. Neri will be. Sorry, that's Neri. Neri's going to be casting whole person.
Okay, so let's do the wisdom save for hideous laughter, which is a 14, which I'm pretty sure does not succeed. And then wisdom save against old person, which he succeeds. He's still laughing though. He's still incapacitated. Yanis, give me a dexterity check, which I'm going to roll against with another dexterity at disadvantage because he's rolling around the ground. So a 10. You have to beat a 10.
I'm sorry, I lost all connectivity. What did you ask me to do?
A dexterity.
I went kaput.
A dexterity check.
A dexterity check.
You have to beat a 10.
Just a straight dexterity check.
Yes.
Fuck me!
Yeah, even though this large Leonin is rolling around on the ground laughing, you manage to time it perfectly with twists and turns to tie him up.
Could I try to find the source of his shield thing?
Yeah, absolutely. You can give me a wisdom or arcana check.
I'll take the wisdom. Wisdom perception or just straight wisdom?
Just straight wisdom. This has to do with you recalling something and using knowledge.
Nope.
No, it's just odd. It's not familiar to you at all.
Cool.
I mean,
sorry,
yeah.
That'll be Leah casting that. He's gonna stand between you.
All right. So,
I'll get rid of this.
Gonna roll
It- it-
another.
It'll
That's
remove it.
7, so no. Let me actually. Yes.
I'm gonna turn to Siri and say, I have some poison daggers. Would you like me to stab him with them?
I mean, you can give him a stab. A little,
Okay.
little nudge.
Okay. Yeah, I would like to stab him with the poison daggers that we took off of those cultists of Mogus that we fought a very, very long time ago.
Oh yeah, those. Yes, you can do that because he's restrained and laughing his ass off. You do have advantage
Ah, okay. I have advantage.
because he's prone and incapacitated and restrained.
Just a
That's
25
going
go
to
past
hit.
whatever.
Yeah.
Yay! I have no idea what the poison does. I just have a note that says I've got poison daggers on me.
Roll a d8 for me,
D8.
and I'm going to roll a con save. No.
Oh, and I presume you'd want the dagger damage as well, would you?
Yes.
So-
So 11, and he is now poisoned for an hour,
Yay.
which means disadvantage on saves I'm already failing.
He also needs to do a wisdom saving throw every time he takes damage during the hideous
Yeah.
laughter.
Oh, I forgot. I could transfer hex.
I mean, that's a 12, so I think he's still laughing his head off.
Yes.
Mhm.
I'll transfer hex to him as well and impact his strength because I don't want him to try and break out of the ropes.
Alright. I don't even remember what I used for hex, but he is also hexed and prone and incapacitated, laughing his bloody head off. I'm gonna roll one last wisdom save. No!
Yanis sits down on the rock and starts eating jerky.
Siri, please roll me another yes. Jason?
Right now he's just gonna walk up to him, take out his incanter of endless water, just start pouring it all over him, a little bit like gasoline, and then he uses shit water to freeze it, and then he just walks off.
Alright. We're
I
giving
thought you
him
were going to just waterboard him. Go on.
That's where my brain went, and then I was like,
Yeah.
oh, we're giving him the Percy treatment. Okay. Siri, please give me one final Constitution save.
I gotta use my inspiration for that.
Okay.
Come on.
That's
Oh,
better.
thank you.
You're near Leah as well, so you get an extra.
Yeah. So at the end of the minute, Siri, you feel
Right.
like your brain is on fire. Every fiber of your being is just burning hot, and you feel like you've been in like recitals for ages with how your brain is just done. You know, like that feeling you get in your head when you've been sitting for a really long exam. But it's only been a minute. And Stossel stops laughing. Still hexed, I think. Still pissed off, still frozen, and tied up. What would you like his Gaius to do?
Still so, if you hurt any of my friends, me, or my family, I'll make sure you remember to pay. And that's Argeus.
All right, so he cannot harm any one of your friends or family for 30 days.
Yep.
He's still frozen in an ice block right now. And is glaring at you, like poison in his eyes.
Oh, there's Stossel.
And I mean, he can't move, and you can hear like the clacking of teeth as he is very cold, very, very cold.
Would Siri know anything he has on him that she can take?
You can give me a. I think during this minute, if you wanted to, you could give me a quick perception check. It can't be anything advanced because you were concentrating on, like, casting one spell while concentrating on another.
That's a 13.
As far as you know, the sword that got vanished was the only thing of note on him that you could see. Like, he has very, very finely made clothing, but you've always known that he has that.
So, Siri,
Hmm.
what did you actually do to him?
Just a little spell I remembered he once used on me. I'm just giving a little payback.
How does it work?
Well, every time I try to run away, let's just say it hurt more than staying. And she dares daggers at Stossel.
And is it permanent?
For now, it's just 30 days. I just learned it.
You sure you want to let him be after 30 days?
Oh no, but believe it or not, he's quite wanted by a lot of people. Don't ever think that that I'm the only one he has wronged. Like these people of the temple. Killing their cook. That's even low for you, Stossel.
I didn't know such thing. I just suggested course of action.
Oh, but Stossel. Wouldn't you know that I can get anything out of a man if I want to? I got all the details I need.
I wouldn't call Stossel a man.
What?
I wouldn't call Stossel a man.
He's not talking about Stossel.
Get anything out of a man? No?
Yeah, she got it out of someone else. We have a witness.
Oh. I didn't
Quite a
catch that.
blabbermouth when I told him I can make him a deal, perhaps. Something I learned of you, Stossel.
And would this deal maker be part of your friends now?
I would call him a friend since he was so kind to give me information.
Fine.
And wouldn't you believe it, I see most of the world as my friends, so.
Of course you do.
Yes, except you.
Before I freeze to death, could you be persuaded to have your pink-haired watchdog release me?
Refreeze the water.
It's more like a fish.
I glare at Victor and lift up the
Oh,
hand towards him.
speaking of.
Oh, Janice.
Yes.
Would
you
you
like
be
a
a
sword?
dear? No, I would love for you to. And she looks at Stossel. Get rid of any goods he has.
I mean, sure. And I'll walk over and attempt to thoroughly search him and strip his clothes off.
All right.
She
Now
said
he's
goods he
unfrozen.
has.
Yeah, now he's unfrozen.
Yes, any goods she has. So I'm going to strip him of everything he has.
Okay. Give me a sleight of hand check, unless you want to untie him.
Okay. No, I don't want to untie him yet. 26.
You have no problems. You already have his sword. You have a pair of very nice leather boots, like exquisitely made. And then as you start to relieve him of his outfit, he has a pair of regular linen pants or trousers. But you run into some resistance when you try to take his linen tunic off. There are some odd straps on it that you can't see.
Okay.
And but with a 26, eventually you find them by touch and just as soon as they come off, the glamour drops. And it becomes a very nice, very finely made linothorax with the stats of a glamour studded leather.
Oh, okay.
But we're in Theros, so we're using Greek armor. Or Romanesque. It's Roman.
Nice.
Is it-
Speaking of looting things, Neri, I have some loot for you. And he kind of just
Chucks the sandals.
shucks his sandals at him.
What the fuck are these?
You wanted sandals. I promised you sandals. Blessed sandals.
You give me godly sandals.
They are godly. Fitting of a druid.
Okay. He kind of takes off his and he looks at them a little bit sadly. You served me well. He gives them to. He gives them to Victor. And he goes, "Take good care of them." They're like after and they're really stinky.
I mean, you could just keep those as like a memo or something.
Yeah, you can have the no, they have the many great feats. Oh, maybe
Yes.
my mum can hang them up on her new wall. Yeah, I should love to do that.
Neri, you now have a pair of sandals of smiting.
Okay.
Once per short rest, you can cast branding smite with these sandals. As a
what
first,
stats for the attack?
they are technically an improvised weapon that you are proficient with when worn.
Oh.
They're a ranged weapon. They deal 1d4 bludgeoning damage, but upon a hit, you can use a bonus action once per short rest to cast Branding Smite.
Oh, you changed the one I sent to you.
I know. Because I couldn't find that one, but this is the thing I added to it.
Oh, I came up with these.
I know. I can't find them. The ones you sent me. I was trying now to look at it.
Oh.
But yes, Vitz has some more fun stuff with the. Oh yeah. Yeah, it does that plus the branding smite.
Yeah,
Oh.
go send it to me, Vets.
Okay, so I guess you get. Where are you?
No,
You get
I'm being
this-
dumb. But no, the one which sent you is better. So we're gonna go with that one. Because I couldn't find the one that you sent me, Vitz. I was like, this is the one I had written down.
Yep.
But yes,
Okay. Plus 2.
yes. And yes, we're gonna go with that
Hold
one
on.
because it's funnier.
Like, yeah, okay, like, okay, cool. And he just kind of flips more. What do they look like?
They look like sort of like normal sandals. However, they have like these small starfish and coral theme around them on the edges and on the straps, and they have this faint glow to them, shimmering between like this almost radiant golden glow to like a dark greenish glow. So one of them is the golden one, and the other one is the dark green one. But they are the same color, but the shimmering is in different colors.
So he just kind of takes one of them. He's looking at it. He throws it and kind of catches it, and then he looks at Stuffle's bare ass, and he tests it out.
All right. Roll me a D.
I should have said Leonard ass.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of fuzzy because Leonin.
Wolf. Oh, meow.
Yeah, 27. And he's gonna snap his head over to look at you, Neri, and just growl through gritted teeth.
Oh, these great.
I call him. I call them sandals of the boy hero. For my favorite.
Calling a
image.
boy.
Because you feel like a boy.
All right then. Oh my god, yes, yes. There's just like a brand of a cat of a sandal on his butt, and then just like where the sole is, there's a little pink shell.
Now, Neri, you don't want it to take it the wrong way.
Right, yes. I just tested these out. Don't. Shivers. You hot stuff. That's the necrotic one.
All right. What would you like to do? The morning is progressing. The rain mixed with ash is still falling down on you. Um,
I'm assuming we're letting him go, right? Do you want me to untie him, Siri?
How hurt does he look?
he looks pretty hurt. He's gotten pretty banged up. He's got some burn marks, some cuts, some punches landed. But yeah, it looks kind of hurt. Not like bleeding hurt, but kind of banged up.
I mean, she would love to give him to authorities because, yeah,
Yeah.
we can put him in the cell with the other guy.
Well, maybe let's put him in the cell next door. I know you said that he's our friend, but yeah.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Wouldn't want Stossel to hurt himself.
I would like him to hurt himself.
Fair enough. Leo, can you give me a hand? He's a little bit heavy for me. Perfect. Yanis and Leo will lift him and take him to Lizzie and ask Lizzie to prepare a cell for him.
It will be my pleasure, I think. It's getting a little crowded, but anything for my crew.
Don't worry. I think the plan is to drop everybody off in the city. And we may do some of that from a great height.
I do appreciate how you think, Master Yanis.
I'm semi-inspired by Neri when he jumped off the ship and turned into the whale to hit that giant thing. I just think it'd be quite interesting for you to have individuals on board that are slightly nefarious that you could use as weapons.
Again, I do appreciate how you think. It's been a while since I had a morally questionable crew.
Thanks!
Anytime. Now, are we about to embark anytime soon, or shall I wait with waking everyone else up?
Not quite sure what Siri's got planned. Let me go and ask. And I run back up. Run back up and inform Lizzie that inform Siri and everybody else that Lizzie has accommodated the request and she is ready to leave if everyone else is. She's also moaning that it's not moaning. She's also making everyone aware that it's a bit of a tight fit with all of the additional bodies that are currently on board. And,
yes. Tell her it's not permanent.
No, I did do that. I also suggested that we might drop a few of them off from a great height.
It scares me that you and I think so much alike.
Must be the pirate coming out in your Siri.
Oh, I've been hanging with pirates since I was small.
Exactly. sometimes murder is the only option.
And I think
Yeah.
on that, we will wrap this session.